Europe has always struggled with a sense of unity. And right now, it feels too fractured to be a single unified force.
I do think that the population or the citizens in Europe still feel very strongly that Europe is of incredible benefit to them, because the pain that sort of continental Europeans are seeing Great Britain go through as it extricates itself from the European Union, from the European project, is enough, if you will, to have dissuaged movements across traditional and the founding member states that have put sort of a split from the European Union or a real breaking apart front and center. Now, that doesn't mean that all of these political tensions that you bring up don't remain. They do, and they remain even between Germany and France. There's been an old debate about core Europe and the periphery. But to keep this together, I think that's really what you're going to end up seeing, which is to say France and Germany moving much closer together, trying to really work through their differences on a number of things, specifically in the financial reform agenda at the heart of Europe, but also on big migration questions for them to try to take the leadership together, and then bring others along. And so it's going to be a messy negotiation. On a couple of questions, we've already seen Eastern European states sort of put their hands up and say, no, not with us, or it's not going to happen. So it will be continuously challenged from the inside. What complicates this is things that happen at home. Domestic politics will continue to challenge what one might otherwise map out as a negotiation strategy to keep the union together for someone like Chancellor Merkel or Emmanuel Macron. Both of them are challenged at home in different ways for different reasons. And so it will take, what we might think of as statesman-like leadership, sufficient perspective on a 30,000 foot level on the complexity of these problems, and a strong knowledge of how you bring a domestic audience along to support all the critical changes that Europe will have to make, not only across the next year, but across the next 5 or 10 years.